Hello everyone, I'm Shravya. We are at World Cashew Conference 2026 and with me is Mr. Bhuvam and Vaibav from Revata company. Hello sir, welcome to WCC 2026. So could you please briefly introduce about your company and what the work you do in the company?
So Revata Carbon is a Singapore-based company.
Okay.
We primarily operate in West Africa. So we focus on commercialization of agricultural waste, not limited to cashew. So we look at mostly waste that are generated at the processing level. So we look at cashew value chain, cocoa value chain, rice value chain, rubber seed value chain. Um, for now, we are focused on cashew for now. So in that, we do a dual trading model. One is a trading model, one is an asset model. So wherever there is immense amount of agri waste, which is quite present in West Africa, so we actually look at monetizing that by just trading it. So we currently with a local market to sell all the cashew waste byproducts, the nutshells, cake, husk, CNSL, and then we also export it out. So we currently operate from Ivory Coast to Nigeria. So that's the trading model. The asset model is where we are setting up the cashew nutshell liquid assets to process nutshells into oil, and then we trade the oil. We operate two assets right now in Ivory Coast and Nigeria. We are actually the largest producer of CNSL. And this we do it in partnership with a group called Balance International. The second thing we do is after the cashew shell cake, we also upgrade that into a bio coal, biocarbon, and gas renewable energy where we convert to electricity. So we're setting up West Africa's largest asset right now in Ivory Coast to convert about 25,000 tons of cashew shell cake into biocoal and gas. And that's again coming in partnership with Valency Group. And hopefully with that success, we are able to scale this up. And next year, we're looking to set up about 5 to 7 more assets like this. And beyond cashew, we are looking at rubber seed as well this year to set up an oil assets. And going forward, we'll start looking at procurement of agricultural waste oils from the processing factory as well.
So since how long you have been operating in this industry?
To be honest, I'm a newbie looking at all the people here. We started this business in December 2024, so it's been about a year now. Prior to that, I was working for about 14 years at an oil and gas company called Shell. So I was a petroleum engineer, gas trader, and a carbon trader. So which is where I did a lot of financing of agri-waste projects, and that got me quite interested into an agri-waste challenge in West Africa. It's a one-year-old company, but we are a team of now 14 people. We are spread across Singapore. We have an office in Delhi, in Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Denmark, and myself, I'm based in Geneva. Currently, we are sourcing from all the cashew processors in Ivory Coast and Nigeria. For the asset, it comes from Valence International's assets. They have a large cashew processing facility in both IVC and Nigeria. So we use their products to convert to oil, and we're using their shell cake to convert to the biochar. But we are also now procuring from almost 6 to 7 processors of nutshells and cake, and we're going to start exporting it out from Ivory Coast.
So who are your major customers and where do you find strongest demand for your byproducts?
So right now the demand is coming from two main reasons actually. So one is of course our product is a lot more sustainable than the traditional woody biomass or some certain types of agri biomass as well. So just to give you an example, it takes 30 years for you to grow a tree and then cut it and then use it for furniture or burn it for biomass. Whereas cashew is seasonal. Every single year you're guaranteed to get a supply of this cashew. So companies who need any kind of heat, right? So power plants, heating facilities, heavy industries such as steel and cement who are looking to decarbonize their supply chain. This product is actually probably worth gold for them in the long run. It's more sustainable. It has a very high carbon value as well. So it adds a lot of energy. So it's a really good energy solid fuel product which is more sustainable and is sold again now into Europe. Eventually, as Asia also moves and starts decarbonizing their processes, we will move further into the industrials in Asia as well. Apart from this, we've also started a B2C market, and that's for barbecue. We're here in Dubai, so barbecue as well as shisha are quite popular products here. So we are looking at selling this not just to the big industrials for larger decarbonization, but also for the barbecue cooking industry. So this product actually has no odor. So that's something when cooking people do care about, especially at Michelin star restaurants and big catering companies. They care about the taste and they care about the smell and they care about the cooking process. And our product actually is much more efficient and sustainable. So the customer base varies and we're still exploring. There's a lot of new opportunities for our biocarbon product. And that's something that we will explore in the next couple of years.
What methods you use to convert these shells into your byproducts?
The asset that we have in Ivory Coast, we've actually set up a gasifier there. So it's a technology that's existed for a long time. But what we've been able to do, which is comparatively quite innovative, is to get the balance of the machine to deliver a product of a high value and a clean product. So we have a gasifier which essentially takes the cashew waste, heats it at a very high temperature, and then we kind of control the specifications of it. And the product that comes out is basically our charcoal product. And that asset sits in the facility.
So our current biochar asset will process around 70 tons per day of shell cake. So it's West Africa's largest plant. So it'll be about 25,000 tons of waste that will be converted to about 6,000 tons of charcoal every year. And there'll be about gas capable to produce about 1 megawatt of power. And with the success of this, we already have plans to invest a further $40 million into Ivory Coast alone to set up a new oil asset, and then of course a new biochar asset and about 5 megawatt power plant. So in our asset, we're actually putting both. So we're already putting a solar rooftop because our cashew asset requires about 2 megawatt of power. So currently this pilot asset will produce about 1 megawatt. The rest of it we're actually going to get from solar and from the grid. So making the whole cashew park, we call it as a green asset.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right.